Hi, I'm Aidan Rodley and this is Mainland Matters. This week we cast a spotlight on a couple of upcoming meetings in the south. First of all to Riccarton on the Polytrack meeting on Friday, and then to the Turf at Wingatui on Sunday. Really looking forward to the coverage of both of those, which you can catch on Trackside this week. First of all, let's go back and recap what was a pretty memorable moment, and we did allude that it might be something to look out for last week on Mainland Matters, and that was the first starter for Nathan Mitchell. He trained Authority. Let's take you back to the video and have a look at this horse at Wingatui last Sunday. Here's a horse back second to last in those check colours, the what is it, blue and white. I'm colourblind, you'll have to forgive me. You can see there just cornering, three wide, in fact one off the fence, looking for a clear run. To get that, Kavish Chowdhury came out wider, but then got into all sorts of traffic problems. At this point, My Ninja Girl, who was really well backed, had gone clear, but then Kavish Chowdhury found clear opening air and was able to get Authority moving. Went up on the outside of My Ninja Girl, who did fight back really strongly, and there was nothing between them on the line. But Authority getting that maiden win. Came at start 13, the first start for Nathan Mitchell. Had a good chance to talk to Nathan earlier on this week, and he's come down from the North Island. He grew up in Auckland, loved his ponies, did a year show jumping in Ireland. He's got a show jumping business which he bases out of West Melton, but he also rides a bit of track work and now starting to build a bit of a racing team around him. He has 4 runners. He hopes to have all 4 of them racing at Timaru in a week and a half's time as well. But Authority giving him that first win of his career, and Andrew Carston a big part of that as well, a part owner who's been a real mentor to Nathan for thoroughbreds. Okay, let's have a look into what can we really look forward to. A couple of good meetings coming up. First of all, this Polytrack meeting. We really know the form around these now. First race we're going to have a look at here. I want to have a look at Stevie Nicks, who goes around in the Fillies and Mares maiden 1200. We picked them up here at the 400 metres, and she's ridden by Michael McNair, who stays towards the inside. Out in front, Forever Babe had established what was a really soft lead and was able to kick. Stevie Nicks back to the inside and really does try hard, gets pretty close to Forever Babe. He just had the rub of the green, the way that race turned out. Prior to that, Stevie Nicks had run home really strongly against the pattern when finishing third at Timaru, but a horse who is knocking on the door, placed in the last couple, and looks to be really hard to beat this week at Timaru, at Riccarton. And the other one we want to have a look at is a horse, La Superba, who was winning superbly, lived up to its name last time out at Riccarton. We picked them up at the 400 metres. You'd seen the horse had sat in the trail under Cosiasano. He pushed through one off the fence. Tail Lights was a surprise leader under Diego Monte de Oca that day. As you can see at this point, he's just able to kick clear and races well clear. Wins this one by 4 3/4. Does it really nicely too. La Superba, prepared by Ryan Thistle, and looks to be another really strong chance. Beat home Tail Lights, who was good that day. Satellite was an excellent runner, but looks to have gone off the map since that last start run on the Polytrack. Also to Sunday, there's a couple of really nice races there, a good staying distance race. The race I'm just wanting to have a look at is the rating 75, and a couple of good last start winners. Silent Battler goes up against Sea Shepherd. I don't think there's much between them. Both of them have really good heavy track records as well. I'm going to play you Sea Shepherd's last start win because this was impressive. The horse was settled in the trail this day under Corey Campbell. You can see him pushing through at the 600 metres one off and goes to the front and really does make the others chase. P&D did chase nicely and was only beaten a couple of lengths into second, but there was a big margin back to third, and that was a lot around what Sea Shepherd had in hand. Here's a horse who's always shown plenty of promise. Obviously adept on these rain-affected track conditions, so looks to be a key contender up against Silent Battler, and there's a bit of depth to that race as well. But on what we're seeing this day from Sea Shepherd, prepared by Sabin Kirkland and ridden by Corey Campbell, looks to be a decent chance at Wingatui. As we said, looking forward to both those meetings coming through from the south, the Riccarton Poly on Friday, and also the Wingatui Turf meeting on Sunday. We'll have a look at those meetings in reflection on Mainland Matters next week. And of course, we have been up and running for a year, so happy birthday to us. We will get Dan Scott, who's been an integral part of Mainland Matters. He's filmed every episode and cut most of them as well. And we'll get him to come in for some celebrations maybe next week.